Now we'll use a Meterpreter shell in Metasploit to drop the local password hashes for both our Windows and Linux target systems. Then I'll demonstrate how to crack them with offline password attacks using John the Ripper. So first we'll start with our Windows system that we've already acquired a Meterpreter shell on. To dump our password hashes, use the command run post/windows/gather/hashdump. After it drops those password hashes, we want to copy them and then place them into a text file. So we'll open up a separate shell and then use the vim editor to create a winhash.txt file. Then we'll paste the hashes into that file and then save it. And then use ls to verify that it is on our root directory. And then we can use the cat command to verify the contents of the file. Now we want to do the same thing for our Linux system, which we've also acquired a Meterpreter shell on. To drop the hashes for this system, use the command run post/linux/gather/hashdump. And that will also drop the hashes for each of the user accounts on the system. However, with this script, it'll actually automatically load those hashes to a file on your local system. So we'll go ahead and browse to that file. So we'll change directory to root.msf4/loot, and then ls to list the contents. And the one that we want to copy is the hashes file. So we'll use cp to copy the file, then specify the file name, and then the location that we want to copy it to. So we'll copy it to our root directory, and then give it the name linuxhash.txt. Then we'll change back to our root directory, and then with ls you can see that we now have both a Linux and Windows hash file. Now that we have hash files for both of our target systems, we can use John the Ripper to perform offline password attacks against these files. If we use just the John command at any directory, we can see the different uses of the tool. So to perform a basic attack against our Linux hash file, we'll use John, then -- format, and set it equal to MD5. And then specify the hash file. And almost immediately it starts cracking those passwords for the user accounts. You can see the passwords on the left side and the associated user accounts on the right side. By default, John will use a combination of different password attacks against a file, but we can use specific attacks as well. In this case, against our Windows system, we'll use John and then format and lm. And then to use a dictionary attack, we'll use wordlist and set it equal to our rocku.txt file. And then we'll specify the name of our hash file that we want to perform the attack against. And once again, we can see our passwords cracked on the left side and our user accounts that were associated with them on the right side. So that is how to use John the Ripper to crack local passwords for both Windows and Linux systems.